All right, and we are back. This one's probably going to be a little bit shorter. We went over on the last one, so this episode or this part of it is going to be a little bit shorter. All right, so we just finished killing a bunch of snakes that were just sizzling all over gravy. And what do you guys want to do now?
I want to take a long rest.
So you just want to like leave and go home?
Yeah,
Can we
I
set
kind of
up a
want to take my
long
ball and
rest
go
right in
home.
here?
I mean, you guys are like an hour's walk away from like your home. Like you might as well just go home. Like you can
I
sleep
see.
here if you want, but
I don't want to sleep here. I don't think I could sleep here.
I could spend a long time here, but it would not be a long rest.
yeah. All right, so you all wander back home. Um, we get sort of like one parting shot of like the Jadmac sort of saying like like you guys all go to sleep and it cuts to his bed and he's like praying to Morden and he's like, please let them choose someone else tomorrow. I don't want to go back to those snakes. All right.
Next scene, I'm like outside his door knocking.
I'm right behind him.
I'm there to saddle up.
He sighs heavily.
You did such a great job yesterday. I can't think of anybody else I'd rather have on this adventure.
He sort of is just like you can hear him just be like no from the inside. And he reluctantly comes out and he says Morden will save me today as he did yesterday.
If he's with us for 2 sessions, can he level up?
Yes. Yeah. So Koiden has actually done that already. That NPC has played for 2 sessions, so she is actually level 2.
All right, cool. So we should find like just as many people as can show up as possible. So you have to keep track of extra NPC shit.
Well, I'm
Bring
not
all
going to
the-
go more than 4.
Yeah.
4 players.
Just bring every NPC.
Yeah, so at the most there'll ever be 2 NPC like people in the party. Cuz I'm just not going to play with one other person. Like I'm just not going to do it.
Right.
All right. Cool. So does anyone want to do anything in Gathol before you leave?
I will tell the tales of our exploits from the night prior in the local tavern. Is there a tavern?
Okay. Yeah, there's definitely a tavern because it's a city of dwarfs. And I will give you 2 options. I will roll for like tips, or if you take a level of exhaustion, I will roll for more tips.
I'll just take the tips.
You get 4 silver.
Wow, this is a bunch of cheap.
That's quite a bit of money. Like for just like tavern goers, that's like quite a bit.
I scoff at all of them, and I take the money, but I don't smile, and I don't say
Wow.
Jeez.
Hey, Starfire, how much cash you got on you?
That's a very personal question.
Well, I'd like to figure out that scroll situation. I heard you say you needed some kind of an item.
Oh, that's a good call. I got 82.
All right. I got
get another
30.
18.
Do you want 18 more? I'll give you
Yeah.
20.
Sure, I'll take 20.
All right. I'm down to 60. But I make it
And-
seem like I'm giving you like pretty much everything I have.
Okay.
And I do that by saying that's pretty much everything I have.
Well, thank you. This is very generous. I go looking around the shops trying to find the pearl for identify.
Yeah, so it's just like a pearl worth at least 100 gold, right? Like it's not like a magical pearl or anything like that.
I believe so. Let me double check, but I don't believe so. I think it's just a pearl worth 100 PP. a pearl worth at least 100 GP and an owl feather.
Yeah, so you're absolutely able to find one of those. Like it's probably on like a necklace of some kind. Like it's they don't really make like sort of material components aren't a thing that people consider anymore. So you have to like buy like a necklace or something and like take the pearl off of it and then like do the thing. So yeah, you do that. You are able to purchase one and you are good to
Guess
go.
we should have gone to the ocean after all.
Can you?
That leaves
Yeah.
me with gold.
All right. So I would like you. We're gonna create an NPC together. We'll name them later, but I would like you to describe your favorite characteristic about the shopkeep.
They're exceptionally cluttered.
Okay. Super cluttered.
It's drawers and cabinets and shelves and tables and everything. It's just like there's stacks and stacks of a little bit of everything. Yeah, he's mostly a hoarder, and he's only selling things begrudgingly.
Okay. And Gravy, what is something you see there that you consider buying, but he does not let you buy it because he's not ready to part with it?
A half-eaten sandwich.
Okay. And what kind of sandwich is it?
Mystery meat, some kind of greens, really huge pieces of bread on both sides.
Okay. And Hansel, what's the title of the book that you steal from this guy's shop that you later retell as your own adventures?
Hook armed platypuses and
I heard
It's not a real thing.
I heard hook armed platypuses and
us.
us.
Okay. Like, I totally offered him more than a half-eaten sandwich would be worth, and he very quickly and protectively rebuffed me.
Yeah.
It was a bit startling.
Mm-hmm.
Also, can I sell him my hook armed platypus meat?
Oh yeah, he loves just like whatever meat he can get his hands on. So he'll kind of like give it a how much you want for it.
I mean, it's pretty exotic, so I was thinking somewhere in the ballpark of like 3 gold.
Yeah,
It's a lot of meat
3 gold, huh?
for exotic hook armed.
Give me a
platypus
persuasion
meat.
check. It's like, all right, 3 gold, fine, and he gives you 3 gold. And then we get like a shot of like you guys leaving the thing, and you're like, man, I ripped that guy off. And then it's a cut of him being like, man, I ripped that guy off.
Easiest 3 gold I ever.
What'd you say?
What's that?
I said I also have some of that meat stuff from the hook arm thing.
Okay.
I don't need it though, so I'm just gonna like walk in, and I'm gonna find like a trash can, and I'm just gonna take my and just toss it in the trash. Really cram it down in there, and put some other things over the top of it that make it really less desirable, and then leave.
Yeah. You leave, we get that shot, and then the door is sort of just like, it's like one of those swinging doors, and like it sort of swings closed, and we see him each time it swings open a little bit, we can see him move closer and closer to the trash. Like he's still gonna eat it out of the trash. All right, cool. So what do you guys want to do now?
I'd like to cast Identify as a ritual on that scroll.
Yes, it is a scroll of levitate.
Can you use that now? Can you cast levitate?
So what he could do is one of two things. He could either cast levitate right now, and then it would destroy the scroll, or he could wait until he is the proper level and then put it in his spell book to cast it as many times as he wants forever after that.
All right. What level spell is it?
It's a level 2 spell.
Yeah.
How far are you from being level 2?
3 more sessions, including this one.
Okay. All right. Hey, let's go check out that thing that's not the cave. I feel like we pretty much explored the rest of that area. It's probably all set.
I think we've got a little bit more to go. I mean, a lot of what we were trying to do was to open up the cave.
Okay, fine. If that's what we want to do, we can go back to the cave. If you want to go back, fine. I'm just saying there's other options.
And as Gravy says that, the camera just gets super close to his face, that worried face that we're so used to. And then we pan back out and we're in the cave again.
God damn it.
Because I know that we've already cleared out everywhere that we've been anyway, I'm going to be playing my lute as we walk in and all the way up until the point where we get to where...
Oh, okay. So you guys get to about here as he's playing his lute. And then I'm going to need you to make perception checks.
Oh, I should have brought some wood.
You can have wood.
All right.
Make a perception check for me, Gravy.
15.
All right. So you get to here, and Gravy's like, I think I heard something other than the lute.
Sizzling?
Something sizzling.
You think actually walking.
I'm going to peer around this corner, maybe. I'll do like what's that movie where he uses his shield to see the Gorgon?
Hercules.
No, that's Jason.
Oh.
No.
Clash of the Titans or something?
Oh yeah, Clash of the Titans. All right. Anyway,
Great.
you peek around.
I do that with the sharp part of my axe.
And you see a woman who, give me a another perception or nature check, whichever is higher. You all can roll this if you want, because you'll see her in a second.
Was it nature?
Nature or perception, whichever is higher.
7.
Don't matter.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
So 7 is the strong.
Okay,
roll?
so I'm going to look directly at the camera. I'm going to say this to the camera. None of the players know this. There is information here that they are not getting specifically because they roll so shitty on their checks. But I promise this isn't just a nameless dungeon with nothing in it, okay? All right. So, this woman looks at you, Gravy. And these snakes are following her. And then she... All right, let's all roll initiative. Guys, you could do me a favor, like a really sweet favor, and like select your character before you roll initiative so that it adds it into the turn order.
Nah.
Nah.
Mm-mm.
Well,
How
I mean,
do I
you
do that?
can't, Dan, because you're just not using your character sheet like an oaf.
Oh, right. Sorry.
All right, Hansel got a 13, and Gravy got a not two gravies.
if the snakes like her, then I don't like her.
Yeah, they seem to like her a lot. All right, so she's going to cast a spell at you.
I'm just looking at her through the reflection off my battle axe.
Okay.
She's doing like an area spell, or she can still see me somehow, maybe?
Well, she sees your battle axe.
Okay. I just don't know how 5 points, if that's enough.
Well, like, you can't, like, you kind of need to peek around. Like, you can't just, like your axe isn't that shiny. Like, you can't.
Alright. Then I would have looked.
All right, so I'm going to need you to make.
Is she gonna charm me?
No. I'm going to need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's bad. Yeah, that's bad right there.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's a Constitution saving throw. My fault.
It's the same number. I mean, if you want me to re-roll, I would totally re-roll.
Well, it might be a different, like, plus or whatever. You're going to take 6 poison damage as she just shoots this cone of acid or poison just in your direction. All right. Now, Grivy, it is your turn.
You bitch. I just yell to them, Snake Lady! There's a Snake Lady! And they can see that I got hit with poison, and then I'm gonna charge her and swing.
Yeah, you all would see just, like, this whole area, just like that, the just poison just shoots into it. That's a miss.
Hang on.
That's a hit.
That was my thing. 23.
Okay, hit damage.
Yeah, just a second. We're not raging now. 14.
Okay. All right, Hansel.
All right, move up here in this corner.
Yep.
And I'm gonna belt out with my loot. You can be my hero, baby. And then I'm going to cast heroism on.
What's that do for me?
I will link.
Cool. All right, the
And
dwarf.
then as my
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
as my bonus action, I'm also going to, with that same phrase, give him bardic
Inspiration.
Nice. All right.
Can I not link?
You have to, for the spells, you need to click on the thing in the spell book.
I did. Just for some reason, it's not coming up in chat.
Touch spell.
Oh, heroism is a touch. Yeah, it is a touch spell. You need to be right on top of him.
Okay. Well,
Just walk over
for
here.
stealing my thunder. All right. Let's see. 5, 10, 15, 20,
You could have
25,
just
30.
walked that way.
There.
Okay.
Cone's gonna be sweet.
All right, Dan. Here's what it is. So, oh, there you go. You gain temporary hit points equal to the spell casting ability modifier. So how many? What's your spell casting ability modifier?
It is. You just have to.
probably like +3 or +4, whatever your charisma mod is.
4.
Okay, so you gain 4 temporary hit points at the start of each of your turn.
Wait, every turn I get 4 hit points?
You get 4 temporary hit points, so it's just like there's never going to be more than 4. So like, but if there's less than 4, you get 4. Make sense?
Okay. So at the start of his turn, I
Your
get. At the start of my turn, if those 4 hit points are gone, I get 4.
Yeah.
Up
like,
to 4.
It's like a shield. It's like a defensive.
I like it.
Yeah. All right. Cool. Now it is Dwarf's turn. I'm gonna stand here and use Sacred Flame on her.
Radiant damage.
She makes it.
Does she take half?
She takes nothing. If you make that, you take nothing.
Oh.
All right. Now, Starfire, your move.
I stay right where I am and cast Mage Armor.
Okay. All right. Snake's gonna go and try and bite you, Gravy.
Okay.
It hits, so make a saving throw.
Alright. I didn't do reckless attack this time. I'm not raging out.
I thought you did use a reckless attack.
I did not. That other roll that you thought I made was part of something else. That 9 was for the failed save. The failed dex save to be poisoned or whatever.
Okay.
I fail this roll.
Okay, so you took the 1 damage, and now you take 2 more damage.
Off temporary health, right?
Yep. Snake moves away. The snake moves in, attacks you.
Ow.
Oh, it rolls 2 1s. It just does not know what to do.
It bites the snake lady instead.
Okay, she takes no damage from it though, because she's immune to its attacks. Like, I don't really know how to make up a double 1 scenario for that. Like, there's only so much you can do.
It bites the wall and breaks its fangs off.
We'll say its poison gland will malfunction next turn. Okay. So then the snake lady attacks you, Dan, and she just takes out this dagger and just goes to town on you.
No. I'm paralyzed right now, so she gets advantage.
Yeah.
And everything's crit.
Everything is great. Yep.
It hits.
All right, cool. So you're going to take... She hits you both times. You take 9 damage and then 5 damage. All right.
Ow.
Cool. Gravy, your turn.
I'm paralyzed.
Yep. So make your saving throw for paralyzation.
22.
Yep. All right. So you are no longer paralyzed at the end of your turn. All right.
That's it.
Hansel.
All right. Crossbow.
14 is a hit. 5 damage.
Good.
And then I'm going to move back there.
Sounds good. Heal 8 damage, Gravy. The cleric runs up and heals you.
Sweet.
All right, Starfire.
I needed that.
Just wondering with this, the snake that's at the top here, because of the angle of the corner, would he not be affected by the cone?
No, I'd say he would be. It's like big enough, so yeah.
And if I did inspiration, like, could inspiration apply to this roll?
No, it has to be
Here.
something you roll a d20 in. Like, it basically just lets you roll any d20 again. Okay, so I'm going to move this just so I can see people's health.
I wrote mine in.
Yeah.
So it's up top of my dude.
Thanks.
Ooh. And I'm going to get 4 more health. When do I do that?
It's at the
Should I have
start
gotten-
of your turn.
I don't think I did that.
Yeah, so go ahead and add that. All right, so Gravy and the dwarf are now blind because it goes from the lowest health up, right? I just
Yeah,
want to
it
make
does.
sure. Yeah,
They
so
have less health than the snake.
they have less health than the snake, so it blinds both of them and no one
Oh,
else.
Starfire, you
okay.
I'm sorry,
are
dude. I'm
notorious for
sorry.
blinding your
That's
teammates.
fine. I thought they had. I thought at least the snake lady would have less.
I'm sorry. I feel bad. I really do. I don't want it to be like this.
Whose
Oh,
team
well.
are you on?
All right. What do you want to do? Anything else as a bonus or a move or?
Oh, whoops!
Yeah, you want to maybe make an attack on?
All right. All right. So now it is their turn. So this snake tries to attack you, Dan.
Yeah, so I'll be paralyzed again.
And oh yeah, right. It's at advantage. Ooh, it actually
Vicious.
misses.
Fucking circle. No, I'm not. Oh, am I paralyzed again?
No, it's
No, I'm
not.
not paralyzed.
So this
again.
one moves out. You get to make an attack of opportunity if you'd like.
Oh yeah, I might not get to attack later. So.
Yep.
This is
It's
my
at
moment to
disadvantage, too.
shine. What?
It's at disadvantage because you're blind. That's a miss. All right, the snake moves in and tries to attack you. This one hits. Take 1 damage and make a con saving throw.
11. I'm paralyzed.
You are paralyzed, and you take 5 more damage.
Great.
All right, so the snake lady is going to attack you again.
Yep.
Does a 13 hit you?
No.
All right, she only hits you once, luckily. That's 7 damage.
That's what I thought.
All right,
Down 9.
cool. Gravy, your turn.
All right. Well, I get my 4 temp health back, which is nice. And now I'll just try and make this save. Oh, I'm not paralyzed.
Not paralyzed. Very nice. All right, Hansel.
But it's the end of my turn, so now I'm still stuck here again.
It's not great. It's not great for you.
All right.
These narrow hallways make it tough, man.
What is? Actually, no.
Yeah, that hits. Okay. Yep, hits her right in the shoulder. She's not like that at all. Right. It's Jadmek's turn, and he's like, I don't understand. How am I blind? The snakes haven't even bit me yet. And
Yeah.
he tries to reach out and cure Dan again. So
Do you have to roll for touch?
no, he knows he's there. All right, 11 damage. Very
11
nice.
health.
Yeah, 11
crit.
health.
So when he says, "How am I blind?" Like, what does Starfire say or do?
Oh yeah. Oh, I want to see Starfire's reaction when he says that. Like even if it's just her face.
Yeah. That's just a whoops.
Just, oh.
All right.
All Are you sure maybe it didn't bite you on the leg? You just didn't notice? 'Cause it's like the adrenaline and
Maybe,
combat.
maybe he says. Maybe. All right, Starfire, your turn.
Okay.
Ah.
I don't know.
Color spray.
Nothing I can do here.
But you want to angle it and direct it towards the bar.
I can't angle it indirect. There's no. Y'all are in my way.
Just turn and cast it on the bard.
Just,
Alright,
just
let
hit,
him take
hit
his turn.
everybody
Let
in
him
the.
take his turn.
Yeah, and it's not like I can just like switch to my staff or anything here. And I could get kind of creative with maybe some of my spell. I'm gonna just go for I'm gonna do prestidigitation,
Sure.
and I'm gonna do it on this where this snake is, and I'm just gonna do like a loud like fireworks, like bang.
Okay.
From there. I know we've done something like that with it as like a performance check in the past. But my intent is to distract the snake lady.
Oh, your intent is to distract the snake lady? Okay, yeah. Give a performance check. Did it roll?
Yeah, 22.
Oh, I didn't see it. All right. Okay. There it is. All right, cool. All right. So now it is Snake's turn. Snake's going to try and bite you, Dan.
Yep.
That's going to miss. Make an attack of opportunity if you'd like.
With disadvantage?
No, you're not blind anymore.
Oh, I'm not blind? Oh,
Yeah.
sweet. 12.
12's a hit.
Oh, thank God. 10 damage to that
Nice.
snake.
All right, next snake comes up, tries to bite you. Misses. All right, I'm going to need you to make a Constitution saving throw for me.
Why?
She is shooting another cone of acid in your direction.
You have bardic inspiration too, unless you already used.
Oh, okay. Can I do that before?
You
Can
can do
I
it
decide if I
after.
want-
Yeah, the bardic
Okay.
inspiration you can do after.
I'm fine.
Okay. All right. So okay, so you take no damage.
That's right.
The dwarf definitely gets hit by some acid though.
No!
All right. Back to the top of the order, Gravy.
All right. I attack this stupid woman.
So is that reckless?
No.
Oh no, that was your save. All right, yeah, yeah, that hits.
And it's just +3. 10 more damage.
She's
still
like
Fine.
she's sort of like doing the like her eyes are closing and she's like just trying to keep them up. You know, she's like lost a lot of blood at this point.
Yeah.
All right. Did you want to do anything else?
Like, look, she's human, right? Human looking.
To your eyes and to everyone else who rolled a 1, she looks very human.
Okay. Can I just want to say to her, like, hey, like, this isn't gonna end well for you. You're pretty beat up. Like, maybe you should do some snake handling and end this so you don't die.
Okay. All right. Hansel, would you like to do anything?
Oh yeah,
Miss with your crossbow? Is that what you'd like to do?
that's what I wanted to do. It was a warning shot.
This is a warning shot. All right.
Slither your little sizzling snake body out of here, lady. I'm gonna yell across.
The dwarf is out of spells. He seems to take the cue like you guys are. He just sort of readies an action. He just sort of like hunkers down and sort of gets ready.
Isn't Sacred Flame a cantrip?
It is. He can do Sacred Flame, but it seems like people want to talk to her, so he's gonna wait to see if she is going to talk first.
Okay.
All right, Starfire, you'll move.
Me. Wait. So maybe I missed it. We're now thinking maybe we want to talk to her.
Yeah, Gravy said like you should probably stop. It's not gonna end well for you.
I guess do you want me to roll persuasion?
No, it's not necessary.
I see. All right.
Yeah, I'll echo what Gravy says, and I say, you know, we don't want to hurt you. We're you know, we didn't start this.
Okay.
No, I want to hurt you, but if you're like willing to knock it off, then I will.
All right. So these snakes go before it's her turn. So this snake's gonna attack you, Gravy.
Yeah.
What's your AC again? Sorry.
15.
15. All right. That is gonna hit you. So take 1 damage and make a save.
10. I'm paralyzed again.
Yep. All right. This one is going to come up and attack you. Ooh, it actually rolled a crit too. So you take 2 damage.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm. And then make another save.
Just a second. Just saving my change in health. Making another save. 20.
All right, you make the save. All right, so I'm going to allow Dan to make another check as she opens her mouth, but the 2 other of you are not making an additional perception check because y'all got ones. It's just how it is. Let's just pay attention. Roll better.
All right, and this is a perception check.
Yeah.
All right. Seems like it's kind of important. Which is why I rolled an 11.
All right, she opens her mouth, and inside of the mouth, it looks like a snake mouth. So you don't think that she can form words proper, like, because she has a snake mouth. Does that make sense?
Is she? Yeah. Is she sizzling?
No, she doesn't. She doesn't. She has like the exterior. Imagine just like her her esophagus and mouth is just a snake, and the snake is just sort of riding like a human shell, like a mech or something.
Huh.
Does she make a sound like when the waiter walks by with fajitas at?
Oh yeah, that's exactly it. That's the sound. Yeah, that's the sound she makes when she opens her mouth.
Sizzler snake.
All right, and then she's gonna attack you, Dan, again.
Yep. Sounds good.
Take 7 damage, and then 5 more damage,
Okay.
and then she's getting Sacred Flamed from the dwarf. She makes the save, unfortunately, for you. And Starfire, did you hold an action, or did you just like really?
Just talk. I did not hold an action.
Okay, cool. Just wanted to make sure. All right, Gravy, your turn.
I'm still paralyzed. I pass.
You do not pass. You are still.
No, I mean I passed my turn.
Oh, I see. Yeah, Gravy is still paralyzed. All right. So we're getting pretty late here. We could keep going, or I could have your necklaces teleport you home. You can feel free to let me know now if you have time to play, or if you don't. I just want to make sure we have enough time to wrap up. Are you all good to go, or want to go home?
I
Like we're getting
mean,
towards the end of the battle, one way or another, and I can stick around for the end of the engagement, but I do have a 3-year-old that's very excited for Easter, so I'm probably gonna have an early morning.
Yeah. This will be the end. Like, this fight will be the end no matter what. But, like, do you want
Alright.
to end the fight now, or do you want to end the fight when the fight that comes to its conclusion?
I'm slowly dying, so I'm all for like teleporting home. This doesn't look
Right.
very productive for me.
Okay.
This looks like I'm gonna die.
I'm down to bounce then.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So what's gonna happen is we're gonna do one more round, because that we just ended. That, like, Gravy was the first. And then so basically the necklace is pulse. Like, you have 6 more seconds, right? All right, Hansel, your turn.
All right.
Alright. No more snakes, Jason. Or different kind of poison.
There were multiple kinds of poison in this dungeon.
Yeah, that's true.
11 hits.
No.
Kills her.
10 damage. Nice. She was on the verge anyways. Good to get rid of her.
All right. This dude's gonna go. He's gonna Sacred Flame this snake. Does not make the saving throw. Takes 7 damage. Okay. Starfire.
I do minor illusion on the empty spot here to seal the gap.
Did you say a gap? So it looks like there's a giant hole.
No, to seal the gap.
Oh.
All right. Neither of the snakes make it through the illusion, and you all are now home.
Can I like hold on to the weird snake mouth lady, and will she teleport?
No, because you're too far away. Like, you would have had to have done that on your turn.
Okay. Would it work like that?
No, it doesn't take anyone but you. Like, you could have put the necklace. You would have put the necklace. If you put the necklace on her, it would take her home.
What
Okay.
if you had a squirrel that you picked up and put in your pocket?
Nope.
So we don't teleport naked though. So like clothes work. So if we were to like put her arms around us like a scarf or an ascot, and then teleport it, would it be able to differentiate between the arms being arms or the arms being an ascot?
Yeah. It can tell that arms are not ascots.
Okay.
So
What if I grabbed like a Zagnut bar, like off the shelf?
Yeah. All right. So we need to kind of do a little bit of wrap up here. So what? We'll start with Starfire. What is Starfire doing between this session and the session that you do next time?
I think that Starfire is probably taking it easy after this one, and I think probably going back to the carnival and just performing in the carnival, doing illusionary magic is probably where she feels the most re-energized.
Cool. All right. Hansel, what are you doing?
Hansel is going to be scribing out these last 2 days' events and reenacting them in the local taverns, town square, wherever it is, to embellish them greatly, and also to make
To what? Sorry, I missed the last word.
make some coin.
Okay. So the goal is to make coin.
Yes, and also to make myself look like the hero.
All right, Gravy. Last time you were working on making a welcoming party, but they still haven't come yet because they like no one has investigated maybe where you're from or anything like that. So there's actually still some hope that someone could come if you want.
I'd like to send some ravens to go to my old home to inquire about what's going on there.
There are no such thing in this world. There's like no communication with other towns.
Oh. Then I will. Wait, what was that dwarf's name again? Forget his name.
Which one?
The one that was working with us today.
Jadmac.
Jadmac. I'm just gonna kind of like talk next to him about how I'd really like to go check it out, but I could use some help, and just kind of really like make it seem like it would be really helpful if he came, but not outright ask him.
Okay.
And just mention that, you know, I'm going to be leaving in a few days, and it'd be really helpful. You know,
Okay.
had some help.
So work on convincing this guy. Yeah. All right.
Yeah. Even though I could probably get him to come with me anyway. And I guess I'd also like to maybe do some catering options.
You can only do
Party.
one thing.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to be able to get him to come with me anyway.
Yeah, but he'll have better stats or inspiration because you've been talking about it.
Yeah. But no, it'd be really cool to get like a band and some decent food.
So what do you want to do?
All right, I'll talk to him, I guess. I'll see if I can get him really pumped up about helping out. Really talk about how great of a job he did last time. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, the idea of the game is like decisions matter. So whatever you do,
Right.
I'm going to react to make sure that things do stuff. Like that's just, you know,
That's
just
cool.
DMing. All right.
Right.
Cool. So we'll call it there. Hope everyone enjoyed it. The first dungeon crawl of Gathol. Ooh, I rhymed.